Oh, guys. Okay. Want to have a look at how I've done this. I've done some changes as well to try and speed up the fingering. Hopefully it's there. So, start. I've changed the thumb as well on that, so it's now doing the proper sign. Had a thumb coming out with a noob. That's working. So that's on a timer loop. Just loops every 4 seconds. Puts the fingers in the position. So let's start with what I'm using. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 timers. I did have 34, I've got it down to 18. Now I'll bring them out. So we'll go through a few of them. Now these are my guitar positions. So rather than using all the joints in the arm, I've decided to go the poetry route. So I've made these joints loose, and I've connected 4 pistons, all with different lengths. And when you combine certain pistons, it'll put the hand in a certain position. So let's have a look. So that's my starting position. And then it swaps between that and that, because it goes from bar, I forgot what these are called, but it's like bar 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's not. It's 1, 2, 1. For fuck's sake. What am I doing? I've got it wrong again. Been arsing about. Hold on. Right, better. Okay. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. His index finger will hit 4. It hits 4 and 7. So the pinky will hit 7. It moves down 1 bar. First drift. Position 2. And then he's working on 5 and 8 with the pinky and the index finger. 5 and 8. I've tried to get them to hit this middle string, which is the B string. That's what it represents. I couldn't get 6 strings in because there's no blocks that would represent the 6 strings. So unfortunately I've only got 3. I couldn't work it in unless I made it large grid. It's all small grid. If I made it large grid I probably could have done it. So that centre represents the B string. So he does these control all the movements up here. So this is your first part of your riff. I should have 16 timers, but I've only got 8. I've got the 16 on the big one there, but I've only got 8 on this. So the fingering sometimes goes a bit funny because the speed this has to go round. Bloody hell, Angus can play it fast. This has to go round a fair whack of knots, and sometimes sensors skip, so one of the fingers might miss. So I should have had 16 on that, like the big one. But I couldn't really bother to change it, so it's got 8. That's me stop. That stops it. That's a beat sensor, so every time it goes round, it does 8 revolutions. And every revolution, this will go round a certain number of degrees until it hits 8. Then that will trigger the big one, which starts the second part of the rift. That sensor triggers the swapping from position 1 to position 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've still got position 2 hand fire. Position 1. Right. So that swaps your positions, your pistons. So that does your first part of your riff. That's the beat counter. This is your second part, which I've done properly. So every finger movement's got its own sensor. And these sensors on the outside are the arm position changes. This one here is a beat sensor. When this goes around 8 times, it switches on this sensor. So when that goes round to a certain degree, it'll switch that one on, and that starts your effects, which are the exhaust. So it's your exhaust pipe, yeah. I've got electric arc. Oh, bugger, it's not shown. Right, this is a problem I've got. Hang fire. What I'm gonna do, see this? I've got far too much going on the Xbox for it to show. So what I've got to do is I've got to exit the game, come out the game completely, let the Xbox rest a little bit, and then go back in, and hopefully these effects will show. So I'm just gonna right back. Let's see if we can get. Let's talk about the exhausts. So that's your electric arc. So you can choose all your different effects in there. That's your electric arc. And I've got that one, which is your smoke electric on your exhausts. When they all kick off, you get that. That's your thunder effect. What what else we got? This one here is the legs, so that should kick off the same time as that. What I've done is I've played the video, the official Thunderstruck video, and I've matched the legs as close to the speed he's going that I can get. The fingering's still not quite there because God, he goes fast. So we're not quite there with the fingering yet. So what I do is I've got to adjust the speed of the video to match the music for the fingering, but the legs actually match, so it's a bit of a shame. His movement, so he does 8 sections, so it's 1 bar's 4 movements. There's 2 bars in there, so he'll move his left or right leg up, down, and his other leg up, down, down. That's 1 bar. On his left leg, I've got it when he goes up, down, and then the waist will bend forward, it'll go up and then come back down, and the head's got a bit of a gun as well. This arm wobbles all over the place because the hinges now just aren't strong enough to hold it up. So to kick it off, no music with this, mind. So we'll just kick off the thing. Let's have a look. Start. And 7 seconds. See how we're doing. You can see everything kick off. See, these fingers are struggling to keep up. Now that's moving that, so, and then it starts the second part of it. And that's not working properly. Oh, damn it. Something not working right here. Let's slow this down and see what's going on. I've sped it up a bit. I think I've gone too quick. Second riff. I've got on 20 count. Put it on 10. I was missing the whole thing. See, gotta slow it right down for the fingering. Thumb, I had the proper thumb on, it was causing issues, so what I've done, I've took it off and just put a solid thumb in. And that's the attachment of the hand from the pistons. The pistons bend with the weight of the hand, so I've had to put these wheels underneath to keep it straight. He's got his floppy hair gun. I did have the emote block in there, but I found the emote block is very hungry on the memory, so nothing would work when that was cool. That's your thunder effects. Fantastic, these, like. The ankles and the toes are just loose on this. It's just the hip, the knee. I've got hip raisers as well. But it was actually a set of legs for a mech I was building, and I just had this idea because I did a elf on a shelf thing, same thing, but that's, yeah, it seems to be a lot better on 10. Yeah, not too bad, eh? And his hand's doing the proper signal now. I do like these hands. Several joints. Obviously I've got the move the hand up and down there, got your wrist joint there, got your wrist rotate there, then you've got elbow 1, elbow 2, and you've got arm rotate, you've got arm elevate, and then arm rotate there, and you've also got arm like a chest, move your arm in. You'd be surprised how many joints your arms actually use, like position wise. This one's just loose. I've tightened the angles up, so I went to the least part and the most part, took the angles of it, so the joints don't flop around too much. Got a bit of floppiness there, but it's not a great deal. And his wrist joints pull, his chest joints pull back. He's on me motors, me timers kicking off in there. Car's got 2 angles on it. It's attached to a rotor there, so that gives a little bit of leeway up and down. And it's got a hinge, which gives it a little bit of leeway if it needs it back and forwards. That's it. I've got them attached to the wall because obviously there's no balance or anything like that on it, and it moves too much for it too quickly for it to be a viable mech. So it's attached. It's more like a puppet than anything else. I didn't even bother finishing the head. You only ever see the front. I've got a few spotlights, but anything more than that in the start phasing out. The Xbox just can't take it. Oh, he's playing away nicely there. So that's it. That's how I did it.